D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them for yourself and everything and figure stuff out, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to read it to you. Also, before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now that we got that business out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? This comes from comicbook.com. And this says, another Scooby-Doo movie with Hex Girls canceled by WB despite being deep into production. So it looks like another Scooby-Doo movie has been canceled. So let's read this, and I want to talk about it because it talks about the Hex Girls, and I don't know how you guys feel about them, but I want to talk about it. Anyway, so it says, Warner Brothers Discovery has reportedly canceled Scooby-Doo and the Haunted High Rise, a planned animated film with the appearance of 3 original songs by the Hex Girls. That's according to animator Carolyn Gare, who says that they had already recorded the movie's dialogue and the Hex Girls songs before the project was killed for a tax write-down. There is apparently no animation, which was the next stage in production, so it's unlikely anything meaningful will leak out from the movie unless the Hex Girls songs get some kind of official release in the months to come. Now, I just want to say real quick before I read the rest of this, I love the Hex Girls and the Scooby-Doo movies. I like Scooby-Doo. So I would, if they could animate those and release those songs, that would be fantastic. I would love that. I'm wondering why they keep canceling all these Scooby-Doo movies for tax write-offs. I mean, maybe it's because animation can get expensive depending on how you do it. It can get really expensive. But I just personally, I don't see what the hate is for Scooby-Doo, but we'll see. So it says, Gare, who recently worked on Trick or Treat, Scooby-Doo, broke the news during the conversation with the JB and Mill YouTube channel. She also shared links to some of her Trick or Treat work, and you can check out her social media profiles in the YouTube description for the podcast in case she shares more from the Haunted High Rise down the road. Yeah, maybe we'll get some concept art of the characters and stuff. You never know. I think the Haunted High Rise was even funnier than the first because we had the Hex Girls and new songs, and we pulled out all the stops, Gare told the podcast. We had motorcycle chases throughout the hallways. Joe called me and said, has the studio been in touch with you? And I said, no, I think it was the beginning of October. And he said, oh, well, somebody should be reaching out to you. I'm afraid it got shelved, and it's a financial decision, and I think Warner Brothers is getting a tax credit for shelving it and canceling it. So it's dead. I think because of the meager the merger with Discovery, they just took a look at everything that was going to be going into streaming, everything that was going to be going into HBO Max, and just drew a red line through anything, figured out how much they spent. Do you know, the saddest part is it would have cost the same to shelve it as it would to make it because it was already lock picture and in animation. That was another reason for them doing the 2 movies back to back, because they had an animation studio they could be feeding work to. It seems so sad since it's already so close, but I do not understand the politics or how financial decisions at Warner Brothers get made. But I don't think they're going to resurrect this. I don't know. My producer keeps saying he doesn't think it's going to come back to life, but maybe, who knows? It was locked picture. It was a locked picture. I'm sorry, but excuse me. All dialogue songs were recorded. It was ready for animation. You can see the interview below. This is the interview, it looks like. Yeah, I'm not going to watch that. I don't care enough to watch that, but what's going on here? Anyways, So let's see. In the how much more of this do we have? I don't remember this being this long, but okay. The interview happened more than 2 months ago, but outside of the niche Scooby-Doo fan community, it was just started to find mainstream coverage in the last few days. That's how I found it, but because I'm not like somebody that like follows Scooby-Doo. I'll just watch the movies and TV shows when they come out. Like the cancellations of Batgirl, Scoob, Holiday Haunt. I wanted to see that Scoob Holiday Haunt. The other titles in recent months, the axing of High Rise was part of an overall attempt at Warner Brothers. Gosh, sorry, I was getting distracted by that video. Overall attempt to buy Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav to cut about $3 billion from Warner Brothers debt right away, a strategy that is particularly important to Warner Brothers Discovery since the company is massively leveraged. In order to acquire the much larger Warner Brothers from AT&T, Discovery had to take on debt that amounts to significantly more than Discovery was worth at the time. The result was a merged company with $55 billion in debt and very little liquidity. So little that they reportedly cut back on theatrical releases in the fourth quarter of 2022 to save money on anything that wasn't considered a guarantee hit. The good news is that recently Warner Brothers Discovery CFO Garner Windesfels claimed that they were past the point of canceling project in the name of restructuring and were getting back to the business of actually creating the content they have interest in. So it looks like, I'm not going to read the rest of that, but it looks like we got another Scooby-Doo movie canceled, which, I mean, I'm not 100% sad about it. Sorry, I had to pause that video. But at the same time, I just go, bummer, because, this could have been really good. You never know. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about them canceling this Disney haunted high rise or Scooby-Doo haunted high rise movie over at Warner Brothers? They're canceling another Scooby-Doo movie, but this one had the Hex Girls in it. And are you like me? Would you like it if they released those songs so that way we could at least hear what the Hex Girls nude songs were and everything? Because I would like to see them, and I would like them to also animate those songs. I'm pretty sure three 5-minute videos can't be that expensive. But you never know. I don't know enough about it to really like be all like, an authority on it. Tell me, how do you guys feel about all of this? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.